Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to crochet this sphere, which has a diameter of about 10 inches, which can be used as an unusual item of Christmas decor, as it is, or you could also put a tea light inside this globe and it will look very interesting at night. Like this. I will be crocheting using white cotton thread size 10 and my hook is 1.95 millimeters. But you could use a different hook somewhere between 1.5 and 2 millimeters. This sphere consists of two equal parts. Each part starts here at the pole and they meet here in the middle while making the last round of the second half. We'll start with a magic loop, which can be replaced with chain 8 if you prefer, and in the magic loop we'll make 10 puff stitches, each consisting of 3 triple crochet stitches finished together. And between these puff stitches we'll be making chain 15. I usually make a magic loop this way. And now we'll start making the first puff stitch. First, chain 3 instead of the first unfinished triple crochet. Normally we replace a triple crochet with chain 4, but because this one is going to be a part of a puff stitch, we are making chain 3. And now thread over 2 times and we pull the hook through 2 threads, and we won't finish it. Start another triple crochet and pull the hook through 2 threads once, twice, and now we have 3 unfinished triple crochets made, and we'll pull the hook through all the threads on the hook. Now we need to make chain 15. The first chain stitch should be quite tight to make this end of the puff stitch more defined. And I'll continue making chain stitches. So now I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Thread over twice. We are beginning to make another triple crochet stitch. Begin the first one, begin the second one, begin the third one. Now we have 4 threads on the hook and we'll pull the hook through all 4 threads. Chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And another puff stitch. 1 unfinished, second unfinished, and third unfinished triple crochet. Pull the hook through all 4 threads, make chain 15, and so on. Please continue making puff stitches with chain 15 between. We need to have 10 puff stitches in this round. At the end of the round, after making chain 15, make a slip stitch in the first puff stitch, like this. Before we continue our work, it might be a good idea to get rid of this end of thread, which was part of a magic loop, passing a needle with it in at least 2 different directions. In the second round, we are going to make single crochet stitches around those chains that we just made, and we'll make 8 single crochets first, then chain 3 and 8 single crochets again 10 times. So I'm beginning to make single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chain 3 and 8 more on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And without any transition, we are moving to the next chain 15, and I'm making 1, 2 single crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, chain 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And continue making single crochet stitches like this around each chain. This is what the second round looks like. It's a little wavy now, but do not worry, it will all change when we crochet more, and especially when we starch our globe. In round 3, we'll start making shells. Each shell consists of 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, and there will be chain 7 between them. We'll be making those shells in chain 3 spaces of the previous round, but first we need to get there, and we'll do it using slip stitches in each of the single crochets that we made, and 1 slip stitch in this chain 3 space. So we'll start with 9 slip stitches, a slip stitch in the first single crochet like this, in the second, in the next, and the next, making slip stitches in each single crochet. I'm making 6, and now 7, 8, and a slip stitch in this chain 3 space. Now we can start making the first shell. Instead of the first double crochet, we'll be making chain 3 and double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the same space. 1, 2, chain 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we are making another shell in the next chain 3 space, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 7, and the shell, chain 7, and so on. Continue working on this round. At the end, make a slip stitch in the third beginning chain. Now we'll start round number 4, where we'll be making a shell in a shell of the previous round, and between the shells we'll be making chain 4, a single crochet in the middle of this chain 7, and chain 4. We'll start each round with 2 slip stitches, the first slip stitch in the second double crochet, and the next slip stitch in this chain 2 space. Then we'll be making chain 3 instead of the first double crochet and the second double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets in the same place, a shell. Now chain 4, we'll find the fourth, the middle chain stitch, and we'll make a single crochet in it, chain 4, a shell in the next shell, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 4, find the middle stitch, chain stitch here, make a single crochet, chain 4, and continue this pattern, please. Once again, at the end, a slip stitch in the third beginning chain. In round 5, we'll continue making shells, a shell in each shell, and chain 4, but then a V-stitch in a single crochet. A V-stitch consists of a double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet. Again, we'll start with 2 slip stitches, 1, 2, chain 3, a double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets, then chain 4, a double crochet in a single crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet in the same single crochet, a V-stitch, chain 4, a shell in a shell, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 4, a double crochet in the double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet in the same space, the same stitch, chain 4. Continue working this round, please. In round 6, we'll continue making shells and we'll continue making V-stitches, but between them, instead of chain 4, we'll be making chain 5 in order to widen the globe. As usual, first we are making 2 slip stitches, then 2 double crochets. The first one is chain 3, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, chain 5, a V-stitch in a V-stitch, and chain 5, a shell, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 5, 4, 5, a V-stitch in the V-stitch, chain 5, and continue working like this all the way around, please. In round 7, we'll start making chain 3 instead of chain 2 between 2 and 2 double crochets in the shell. And here in the V-stitch, instead of chain 1, we'll start making chain 2 and we'll continue with chain 5 between these groups of stitches. So first we'll make 2 slip stitches as usual, chain 3 and a double crochet, chain 3 instead of usual 2, and 2 double crochets, chain 5, in chain 1 space, a double crochet, chain 2, another double crochet, chain 5, now another widened shell with 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets, chain 5, and another widened V-stitch, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 5, and so on. Finish this round on your own, please. The only difference between round 7 and round 8 is that we'll continue to widen each shell, and instead of chain 3 we'll be making chain 4 here. The rest is the same: chain 5, a double crochet, chain 2, a double crochet, chain 5. So after making 2 slip stitches, 1, 2, chain 3, a double crochet, chain 4, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 5, a double crochet in chain 2 space, chain 2, a double crochet in the same space, chain 5, a double crochet in chain 3 space, another double crochet, chain 4, 2 more double crochets here, chain 5, a double crochet, chain 2, a double crochet, chain 5, and finish this round following this pattern, please. In round 9, in each chain 4 space, we'll be making 10 double crochet stitches, and between the groups of 10 double crochets, we'll be making chain 4, a single crochet in this chain 2 space, and chain 4. One more time, we'll start with 2 slip stitches, 1 and 2, chain 3 instead of the first double crochet, and 9 more double crochet stitches. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now chain 4, a single crochet in this chain 2 space, chain 4, and we'll start another group of 10 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chain 4, a single crochet, chain 4. So this is the beginning of round 9. In round 10, we'll make a double crochet in each of the 10 double crochets, but this time we'll separate them with chain 1, and between these groups of 10 double crochets there will be chain 2, a single crochet in the single crochet of the previous round, chain 2. So now we'll start with chain 3. This is our first double crochet, and chain 1 for separating double crochets. Now I'm making the second double crochet, chain 1, the third, chain 1, will continue making double crochets this way, separating them with chain 1, 6 so far, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now chain 2 instead of chain 4. A single crochet in the single crochet of the previous round, chain 2, and another group of 10 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chain 2, a single crochet, chain 2. So this is the beginning of round 10. In round 11, we'll continue making a double crochet in a double crochet, but this time there will be chain 2 between those stitches, and there will be nothing between those groups of 10 double crochets. In fact, we'll be making the last double crochet of a group and the first double crochet of the following group together. Once again, we'll start with chain 3 instead of the first double crochet, and this time we'll make chain 2 for separation, and we'll continue with double crochets and the chain 2, a stitch and stitch, chain 2, a double crochet in a double crochet, chain 2, a double crochet, chain 2. I have made 6, 7, 8, 9, and now chain 2. I am beginning to make this last 10th double crochet. I won't finish it, and I will start making the next double crochet, the first of this group. Once again, I'll just make the first part of the stitch and will pull the hook through all 3 threads. And now I will continue with making double crochets. This was the first one. Now number 2, chain 2, 3, chain 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now we are about to start the next connection. So we'll start the last 10th double crochet and the first double crochet on the other side, and we'll finish them all together and continue working like this all the way around. At the end of the round, after making chain 2, start the last 10th double crochet, then insert the hook in the third beginning chain and finish it all together. We connected the first and the last double crochet of the round. Now, round number 12, where we'll be making puff stitches consisting of 3 triple crochets together, like we did at the beginning of our work. And in each group of 10 double crochet stitches, we'll be making 4 puff stitches, beginning with the second chain 2. Between these puff stitches, there will be chain 4, a single crochet, chain 4. So first we need to get to the second chain 2 space, and we'll do it using slip stitches. First slip stitch in the first chain stitch, then a slip stitch in the second chain stitch, a slip stitch in the double crochet, and a slip stitch in this chain 2 space. Now we can start making puff stitches. First chain 3, not chain 4, then thread over twice, and we'll start making a triple crochet stitch. We won't finish it. Start making another triple crochet and finish them all together. Chain 4, and we'll make a single crochet stitch in the next chain 2 space. Chain 4. We'll be making the next puff stitch in the next chain 2 space, so thread over twice. 1, 2, do not finish it. The second one, 1, 2, we are pulling the hook through 2 times, and one more stitch, 1, 2 times. Now we'll pull the hook through. This is the second puff stitch, chain 4, and a single crochet in the chain 2 space, the next space. Chain 4 again, and start another puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, together, chain 4, a single crochet, chain 4, and the last 4th puff stitch in this group. 1, 2, 3, and now we are just skipping the next chain 2 space and the following chain 2 space, and we are beginning to make the next puff stitch, first of the 4 made in this group of 10 double crochets. So thread over twice, first unfinished, second unfinished, third unfinished triple crochet, finish it all together. Chain 4, a single crochet, chain 4, and so on. Continue making 4 puff stitches in each group of 10 double crochets, skipping the last chain 2 space and the first chain 2 space between those 10 double crochets. At the end of the round, just make a slip stitch in the first puff stitch, like this. Round 13 is very simple. We'll be making a single crochet in each puff stitch and chain 7 between those stitches. Where we made 2 puff stitches next to each other, we'll make a single crochet between them. Instead of the first single crochet, we'll make chain 1 and then chain 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A single crochet in the puff stitch. Chain 7. A single crochet. Chain 7. And now a single crochet between these 2 puff stitches. Chain 7. A single crochet. And so on. Continue working, please. At the end, make a slip stitch in the first beginning chain which we made instead of the first single crochet. The last round of half a sphere is also very simple. In each single crochet that we just made, we'll be making slip stitches, and in each chain 7 space, 7 single crochets. We'll start with 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a slip stitch in a single crochet. Then 7 single crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a slip stitch, and so on. Continue working on this half of the globe, then cut off thread and make another half exactly like this, but do not make the last round, this round, round 14. I will do the same, and then I will show you how to connect both parts while making the last round of the second half. Now, when we completely finish the first part and almost finish the second part, we can connect them. We'll be connecting the hemispheres while making round 14. First, we'll make 7 single crochets, a slip stitch as usual, then 3 single crochets, and we'll make a connection. Then 3 single crochets more. We'll continue with 7 single crochets. We'll make another connection. This will leave us with quite big openings, which we'll need if we want to put tealight inside a globe. So first we'll make 7 single crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a slip stitch, and 3 single crochets here. We are between 2 and 2 puff stitches now of this group. We need to find a similar place here in the first part and insert the hook in the middle single crochet like this. And we'll pull the hook through and we'll make 3 more single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Now a slip stitch, seven single crochets, a slip stitch. We need to make another another group of 7 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a slip stitch, and now we are making another connection. 1, 2, 3 single crochet, skip 2 groups of 7 single crochets here, and find the middle single crochet, make another connection like this, and 3 single crochets. So this is how we make connections between the parts of the globe. Now we need to starch the sphere. If you are not sure how to do it, I have a video on my channel, and you see the link on your screen now. After you soak the globe you made in boiled starch, insert a round, preferably light-colored balloon through one of the openings in the side and inflate it. Leave it to dry for about 24 hours. I usually use clips instead of tying up the balloons. This way, if the balloon loses air, it will be easy to fix. And you can also reuse balloons if you want to. This is it for today. If you liked the video and the sphere that we made together, please push the like button. And if you want to be informed of other developments on the channel, consider subscribing and pushing the notification bell. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time. Bye-bye.